Bitcoin's journey has reached a pivotal moment. We've seen nation states, including major ones, seriously discussing its adoption. Recently, Senator Lummis introduced a bill that supports Bitcoin, and influential figures like Jason Lowery are being cited in prominent political speeches, including RFK's. The strategic importance of Bitcoin is undeniable now, especially with ETFs being approved. As Michael Saylor pointed out, one of the biggest challenges in orange pilling wealthy individuals was their concern that governments would eventually kill Bitcoin. But now, with the government approving Bitcoin ETFs, that argument no longer holds weight. While future challenges may arise as Bitcoin continues to gain traction, the narrative has shifted significantly. The next phase of adoption is underway, and the fear of government suppression is no longer a deal breaker.
Bitcoin has reached a significant turning point. We're now seeing nation-states, including some of the largest on the global stage, openly discussing Bitcoin and its potential role in the financial system. Just recently, Senator Cynthia Lummis introduced a bill supporting Bitcoin, showing that political support is growing. Additionally, figures like Jason Lowery are being cited in major political speeches, such as those from RFK, highlighting the strategic importance of Bitcoin in national security and financial independence discussions. On top of that, the approval of Bitcoin ETFs marks a major milestone. As Michael Saylor pointed out, one of the biggest hurdles in orange pilling wealthy friends was their concern that governments would eventually shut down Bitcoin. Even if they accepted the value proposition, they were hesitant because they believed the government would kill it. But now, with the approval of Bitcoin ETFs by the government, that concern is becoming less relevant. The fear that Bitcoin could be eradicated by regulatory authorities has significantly diminished. The approval of these ETFs represents a fundamental shift in how Bitcoin is perceived, not just as an investment vehicle, but as a legitimate financial asset. The narrative has evolved. While we can't rule out future challenges, Bitcoin's mainstream adoption is gaining momentum. It's no longer just an underground movement, it's becoming a recognized part of the financial system. With these developments, the fear of government suppression is fading, and we're entering the next phase of Bitcoin's adoption. The stage is set for what comes next.
Subscribe our channel and press the bell button to get our video notification. And like the video.
The hardworking, honest people of this country, the backbone of our society, are going to rise up and take back control of their economic future. As we begin to rebuild and reconnect, we'll look for ways to transact and add value in a system that truly reflects our principles. And the most logical, honest currency to do that with is Bitcoin. It represents the kind of transparent, decentralized money that aligns with the values of fairness and integrity. This shift toward Bitcoin is part of an optimistic vision for the future. However, we must also recognize that the next 5 to 10 years could be quite turbulent. The transition to this new financial paradigm won't be easy, and there will likely be challenges along the way. But like Michael Saylor, we need to remain optimistic, cheerful, and constructive. It's about finding ways to navigate through the turbulence with resilience and a clear focus on the positive change Bitcoin can bring. We're in for a journey, but it's one that can lead to a more honest and fair financial system.
The backbone of this country, the hardworking, honest people, are poised to rise up and reclaim control of their economic destiny. As we begin to reconnect and rebuild, we'll look for ways to transact and add value in a system that reflects our principles of fairness and transparency. The most logical and honest currency to do that with is Bitcoin. It stands for decentralization and integrity, representing a financial system built on trust and transparency rather than manipulation. As people recognize this, Bitcoin is going to become the currency of choice for those who value fairness in their transactions. This shift toward Bitcoin is part of a broader, optimistic vision for the future. As we move forward, people will gravitate toward an honest currency that cannot be controlled or devalued by centralized powers. Bitcoin offers that opportunity, a chance for regular people to transact in a way that aligns with their values. But we must also acknowledge that the next 5 to 10 years could be turbulent. The transition to a new financial system is never smooth, and we may face challenges along the way. However, like Michael Saylor, we need to maintain an optimistic, constructive outlook. It's important to be cheerful, even in the face of uncertainty, because Bitcoin offers hope for a better future. We need to focus on how to navigate through the inevitable turbulence with resilience and adaptability, always keeping sight of the positive change that Bitcoin can bring. The journey ahead won't be easy, but it has the potential to lead us toward a more honest and fair financial system, one that rewards hard work, integrity, and transparency.
The Bitcoin movement has continued to grow and scale, but the timeline for when it will truly take hold remains uncertain. I've been wrong before, thinking it would happen sooner, and I might continue to be wrong. Maybe this shift won't fully unfold until 2050, though I certainly hope it happens faster. If we consider the fourth turning model, it suggests that major societal changes are coming sooner, and my current prediction is that we'll see this transformation between 2028 and 2035. It often takes significant pain before people are willing to recognize the problems with the current financial system. While some forward-thinking individuals like Senator Lummis are already making strides, most won't fully grasp the need for change until they experience the consequences firsthand. It's only when people feel the real impact of economic mismanagement, whether through inflation, financial instability, or loss of trust in traditional money, that the ELL truly starts seeking alternatives. As more people come to realize what's happening, they will begin to demand an exit from the current system, leading them toward Bitcoin and other decentralized currencies.
The Bitcoin movement has grown significantly, but the timing for when it will fully take hold remains uncertain. I've been wrong before, thinking it would happen sooner than it has, and I might continue to be wrong about the exact timing. Maybe this major shift won't fully play out until 2050, though I certainly hope it happens faster. The fourth turning model suggests that significant societal changes are coming sooner, and my current prediction is that this transformation will likely happen between 2028 and 2035. The challenge is that most people won't recognize the need for change until they experience real pain. While there are forward-thinking leaders like Senator Lummis pushing for change, the majority of people want to see the urgency until they feel the effects of a failing financial system firsthand. Whether it's through rising inflation, financial instability, or the diminishing value of traditional currencies, it often takes a significant crisis to wake people up to the need for alternatives. As more people become aware of what's happening, they'll start seeking ways out of the current system. The pain will force them to recognize the flaws in traditional money and drive them toward decentralized options like Bitcoin. This process may take longer than we expect, but the momentum is undeniably building. Once enough people reach a breaking point, the demand for an exit from the existing financial structure will become overwhelming, and that's when real change will occur. Bitcoin offers a solution, but it may take more time and more hardship before the masses fully embrace it. The shift is inevitable, but the path there will likely involve some turbulence. In the end, though, people will demand a new financial future, and Bitcoin will be at the center of that transformation.
Subscribe our channel and press the bell button to get our video notification. And like the video.